I hear you. So
You
can I
know?
ask you a question, Ham, real quick?
Yeah.
Um, so you said men come up and they're finally talking, they're saying things, and then we react because they're talking to us like the other men. Can it be that? Why is it that we have to change? Somebody has to change, right? I get it. Why can't we change our response to them talking reckless? But could it be the other way around? Could the men be the leaders and guide the conversation and come, not perfectly? I get nobody's perfect, but could you at least try to talk to us, not like we're your homeboy, right? And like, can men try to talk, not like we're
When
dudes?
when I do the locker room, I'll ask them.
Okay.
But we're not on the locker room, and this is an opportunity for seven well-educated, beautiful, smart, intelligent women to step up and maybe say, "Hey, let me rest in this so-called femininity that I want to live in, and see what the response is." Read the super chat for me.
Gunny J Wells with $10 super chat. A clear example is Love not being able to handle direct conversation last week and getting off the show. They are not built for criticism. So let me address this super chat. I got off the show.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, I got the show last week on Wednesday because I didn't want to have a reaction in which I would regret. I felt that Gunny was picking. I was purposely quiet. I was purposely not reacting. And he kept on picking and saying, "Oh, Love is mad. What's wrong with Love? She mad. She mad. She mad." Kept on picking and picking and picking. I was quiet, being just sitting back on mute. And so then he kept on picking, and then the other guys jumped in as well. And it just became a melee. I felt three guys talking crap towards me and about to me, directly about me. And so instead of reacting, and then Gunny said, "Look at her outfit. She got the same outfit on," like digging and talking reckless to me. So I got off the show because I didn't want to fight. And I felt the best thing for my peace of mind and to keep myself at peace, because I'm protecting my peace, is to get off the show, because what he said and did was unnecessary. And it was retaliatory from the previous day, because we were fine the entire show. If you all look back at it, no issues. We were very agreeable. But when he saw blood, because me and him, that's what we do. Me and him just go at each other. Whatever. And Adrian and Chief saying things, that's when Gunny jumped into it. And so I felt I'm not going on his level, lowering myself to his level. And so I got off the show because I was not going to lower myself and
Yeah.
regret my reaction. So
You
I
got.
am built for criticism. What I'm not going to do is belittle myself in playing the mud with somebody.
Yeah. I mean, and there's a lot. I think there's a little bit more context, but I don't want to go too deep into it. But there was a there was a follow up from Tuesday that I think it's important to acknowledge that you went in the dumpster on Tuesday.
Retaliatory. I say retaliatory. I said that. I said it was
Yeah, but
retaliatory
retaliating to what though, right? You went in the dumpster on Tuesday,
because, yeah,
and
I
then
did.
he went under the dumpster on Wednesday.
And so I
But
again,
I'm just saying, just in terms of the audience, right? Because it's fair. You got to be fair.
I will be fair, but I didn't go to dumpster first. Let's be. If we're gonna start from this, if we're gonna start, we're gonna start. I didn't start the dumpster with Gunny on.
I don't really want to. I want to get something out this conversation, but
So
I just want to add some clip. You guys can go. I'll put the clips in the comments so you guys can see the two clips to see kind of what it is that we're talking about. The clips are doing pretty well too.
I just have a question here.
Can you read this for me first?
Yep. Kevin 3905 $4.99. Thank you. To answer Lex's question, you're supposed to always lead with femininity, no matter what the other party says or how it's delivered. So, my question leading into my question, even if she went into the gutter on Tuesday on Gunny,
Sure.
On Wednesday, it was okay for 2 other men to jump in and gang up on her. So that's the part where we're going beyond, where it's one-on-one, back and forth, where a female and a male are going back at it with one another. And then now we got Amos and Andy jumping in to tag team one female. Now, how is that fair?
Yeah, so if I recollect the situation, I think the door was kind of opened with Mr. White when he brought it back to Love saying that she was staying in her femininity for the night, but she quote unquote came out of it when her and I were bantering, which is like a part of the show. Right. But I don't know if that's piling on. That's kind of what started it. And then Chief and Alex were laughing in the back chat saying, is Love going to be able to stay in said femininity? And then when her quote unquote femininity broke, they were laughing because they're like, I told you Hamp was going to get her before Gunny or somebody. So when they were laughing, it's actually Chief and Alex. They got like a wager to see how long she's going to stay in her femininity. So you see that laughing even independent from Mr. White. And now it feels like a pile, but is it just these things coincidentally happening almost simultaneously?
So even if we were in person, Hamp, and all of this was taking effect in person, that would look like a gang of people ganging up on one person.
From afar.
Yes, it would. So even if we envision it, we don't know we didn't know the ins and the outs. The fact of the matter, it looked like everything was coming on one person.
I understand.
And it was really a banter that we all know you and Asia have, Love have on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So for people to start doing other things, and then Gunny knowing for a fact that Love really don't mess with him like that, he jumps in just to get it. That's like somebody just jumping in and getting a hit.
No, I understand, but that was he saw the opportunity. But now that you understand the dynamics of it, does that change your perspective?
I understand it overall. It wasn't just him, but the fact of the matter is, in the streets, if you know I don't like you, why are you coming over and involving yourself? Why are you involving yourself in something that had nothing to do with you? You took your chance. Now, if one of us as females respond to you and we start going in on you, then we're not in our femininity.
No, I got you. I'm just saying. I'm just giving you what happened.
I'm just saying as an example overall.
And we're on a show, so people have to engage. Like Gunny doesn't have to sit back because Love is talking and she don't really mess with him like that. Like he could say whatever he want to say, and if there's a lane, but hold on, right? If there's a lane opened up and he takes it, that's not. I don't know if I'd be like, don't take that lane, right? If you got smoke for somebody,
you're right. But all I'm saying is he can't be in his sign language because we come at him on another day. Because if he come on here live, we might come at him just because he went on her on Wednesday. That's a response. Because every action, there's a reaction. You don't know how it's going to come to you.
Yeah. And he did it again just now. So it's like,